Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very professional. I am actually sitting at my desk as opposed to filming in the corner of my office where I usually film. I've got my button-up blouse on and I mean business today because this video is all about how to get organized. I am a very organized person in some aspects of my life. In other aspects of my life, I'm this complete mess creative type. But I do have a lot of anxiety, and with that anxiety comes this need to overplan. And I am actually very obsessive over it. I'm very particular over which pens, which paper, which books. But with all that, if I do plan, it does make me feel more calm and give me a sense of peace. So in this video, I'm gonna take you through exactly how I plan a month. This video should be going up right before February starts, so you guys can watch it and get any tips and tricks on how to set up your month. I'm also showing you how I set up my bullet journal for 2019 as well as for the month. You will see my system and you'll see exactly hands-on, minute by minute, how I do it. So let's just jump right in. The first thing I will say, I do have a very extensive system, and I actually use a system of 3 different calendars. And you're probably thinking, Brittany, that's absolutely crazy. And you're right, it is. But again, for some reason, it brings me calm. So the first thing I do is my bullet journal. I have had a bullet journal for about 3 years now. This is my 3rd year doing a bullet journal. And this year I'm actually doing something kind of different with it. But we're gonna have to dive into that and see. So I'm gonna show you my 2019 setup from this brand new bullet journal, and I'm gonna show you what I do with it and how I plan my month with it. So we're gonna dive into that. The second calendar I use is the Erin Condren Life Planner. This thing is like my baby. I've had this for about 4 years, not this one, but I've gotten the Life Planner for about 4 years now. It's really funny, my friends and family have actually tried to buy me other agendas because they know I love notebooks and stuff. So like, oh, I found this really cute like agenda. And I'm just like, but it's not this one. Like, I really just only want the Life Planner for many reasons. So I'm going to take you through my Erin Condren Life Planner. And then the third system I use is actually a dry erase calendar board, which is up on my bedroom wall. I should probably put it up in my office, but there's not a lot of wall space. So it's in my bedroom, which my boyfriend doesn't love, but I do love a dry erase board because my schedule changes constantly. So let me stop talking. I'm going to take you into a close-up of my desk. We're going to go through all these notebooks, how I do it, the equipment I use, the pens I use, all that fun stuff. So let's head over to my desk. Let me just have a sip of coffee first. Okay, so here we are. Let's maybe start with some tools. Don't mind this nail, it's broke, and don't mind my scratches. I have a kitten. So my favorite equipment, my favorite pens are probably these. These are the Pigma Microns. My favorite is the 05 just for like basic, but I do have like thinner and thicker kind of just for more decorations. I also love this one. This is the Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.7. I love writing with this one, and this one I do more like lettering and titles and decorations and that kind of thing. This one I don't use that often. My favorite highlighting pen are the Tombow dual brush pens. So they're really, really thick brush pens, but they have like a beautiful color, and they also have a smaller part on the other end, smaller marker. And I love this gray one, and this is N75. So these are kind of the ones that I use the most. So this is the Sribbles That Matter bullet journal. I have the pink color. I did not get the Lustrum. I don't know why. I just decided to get the Sribbles That Matter one, and I absolutely love it because the paper is thicker. And it comes with a pen loop, if you can see right here. So going into this notebook, it just says here, you write your name and the date you started writing this journal, which is cute. Scribble That Matters A5 dotted notebook. Okay, and then moving on through this, they give you a blank key. Hopefully you can see that the writing is like a really light gray, but It's a key, so you can make your own bullet key, and then it shows you different colors if you want a color code. And then it starts an index for you, which I haven't filled out yet. Most bullet journals, you either make your own index, but this one has it for you, which is kind of nice. So let's get into how I've started this bullet journal. So starting off, my favorite inspiration for bullet journal ideas is Amanda Rach Lee. I will leave her video down below. She's given me a lot of inspiration, and I've done a lot of her pages. So this one's very simple. I just wrote Hello 2019 since I am starting this book fresh. And then here I just wrote 2019 at a glance. I almost wasn't going to do this because I don't feel like I reference it a lot, but it is kind of nice to find old bullet journals and like see what day things landed on throughout the year. So this took a while, but I wrote out all the months and all the days just to have at the front of my bullet journal. Next, I copied this page from Amanda Rach Lee and I wrote 2019 goals. So I haven't filled this out yet, but I have divided it into sections: word of the year, personal fitness, health, career, travel, finance, and then by this time next year. So like what I hope to be doing next year, which I think is really sweet. So I have to fill that out. So kind of how I use bullet journals is more so for tracking and for inspiration and for lists. So I don't use it so much for a calendar. This is kind of what I use it more for. So then one thing that I made here that is kind of typical of a bullet journal is a future log. Now, last year I did one that spread out between like 4 pages, but I didn't write in it because like I said, I don't use this for my calendar. So this is more just for like little reminders. So like people's birthdays, I'm going on a trip. So kind of like bigger things, not necessarily like haircut, you know, or nail appointment. Like I'm not going to write that. It's more just like birthdays, and like if I know I'm going away somewhere, I put it in here just so I can reference more for my YouTube planning. Then the next page, I should almost cover this. Doesn't matter. You can see all my ideas. This is my YouTube video ideas page. And so I wanted to keep it just very black and gray. I just like the minimalistic style. So yeah, this is don't look too closely at these ideas. This is a spot where if you don't make YouTube videos, you can just do like a list of anything you want to keep track of. Then I haven't filled these out, but this is the 2019 brain dump, and I wrote every idea is a good idea. I kind of get these like brilliant ideas and then I forget about them or write them down on loose scraps of paper and I don't know where I've put them, so I want to put them there. And then I did this last year and I really liked it. So I have 2019 memories, and I kind of just like write out little things and like draw little pictures of things that happened big throughout the year. And then by the end of the year, we're left with something really cute. Okay, then I just track my income. So I have the date, the description, and the amount. Now this is because I do a lot of freelance income, and so I don't necessarily always get like a receipt or a tax receipt or anything like that. So I do like to keep track of my freelance income, and so I keep that there. I think it's helpful for anyone who kind of maybe has different types of income. This I have here is my wish list. I like to keep a running wish list, especially like around birthdays and stuff. People always like, what do you want for your birthday? And I'm like, I don't know, but I do like to have a wish list. So I have item, so far I just have a sage diffuser and an Aesop parsley seed mask. And then I haven't even written the price in, but I usually write the price, and it's something to like look forward to or work up to. Then here, I'm trying to start more blog posts, like written blog posts for my website. And so here I've put some blog ideas, and I hope to keep writing blog ideas so that I can get more blogs. So again, you're kind of seeing, I use my bullet journal for lists and ideas. This next one, I have movies to watch, and so I just drew this film strip and yeah, put that there, and like all the Academy Award movies are just random movies. My boyfriend wanted me to write Pets on there and Pets 2 on there, but I refused. So now we're going into my month. So these are kind of like everything I need to have for the whole year type of thing, and my list that I need. And now I start a month. Last year I decorated my monthly pages like crazy, but this year I just wanted it simple. One thing you can get caught up in is over decorating your journals, which takes up more time and therefore in my mind makes you less productive. But yeah, so I kept it very simple, just January 2019. And then for me, instead of doing a calendar, which is what most people do in their bullet journals, I don't like to do that. So I actually put monthly socials. So if you don't have a YouTube or social media business, you can put different things like monthly goals or monthly to-dos. You can divide them up into different things like house, finance, fitness, whatever. But I've divided it into YouTube, Instagram, blog, and Pinterest. So this is where ideas go, or strategies, or things I need to put up on different things. So that's where this goes, and I like this page. Then all I do really for the rest of it is make lists of video ideas, or videos. And then I put all the products I use in that video. So this is my winter everyday makeup. All the products I used were there. Again, YouTube videos, so I haven't done this one yet, but things I filled out. I just put the products that I use. Same thing, I'm doing how to get organized. Here's all my ideas, January favorites, and here are all my ideas. So that is what I do in my monthly. And then if other things come up, like I'm like, oh, I need a master grocery list, I could just put it there. So I don't use this for dates or to-dos. This is just listing and kind of month by month strategy for socials. So then I have my Erin Condren life planner with the gold ring and the pink thing. I love it. If you haven't seen these, I suggest just Googling like an unboxing of these, but they're so amazing. They're like coiled notebooks. I got this little insert. It's like little Post-it notes. I'm obsessed with Post-it notes, so those go there. And it's just a really absolutely amazing planner. I don't want to take too much time just showing you about the planner, but you could even skip the bullet journal and do all your goals here. As you can see, they give you space for that. Then this is where the month starts. So here you could write monthly to-dos. Yeah, you could do everything from one. I just like a bullet journal. So then you get into the month. So let's go into February. So a couple things that I know for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to fill some things in here. So I know that this day is our 2-year anniversary. And this is also the Super Bowl. So that could get tricky. Things here, obviously we have Valentine's Day till that day. So things like that. I'm not a very busy person. So, I mean, I'm not taking care of a family. I'm not a mom, whatever, right? So that's what I do for the monthly. And then you go right into your weekly. So I have the horizontal one. So here I keep track of things like paydays, work shifts. I work a couple different jobs, so I would write them out here. I do all my to-do lists in these little boxes. I write down when I'm uploading, and then I write down things that are happening. And that's really all I do. And then I just keep track of appointments or work, and then I also keep track of to-do lists. And what I also do is keep track of memories. So let me go back and show you January. So January, I feel like I did some more things here, but anyways, January, there's the monthly, and then, okay. So here's kind of what I do. So like I said, I do my to-do lists up in these little boxes, and if they need more space, I'll just put them in here. But I also like to write memories. So I wrote Happy New Year, and then I wrote kind of what we did on New Year's Eve. I filmed on New Year's Eve, so I write film and stuff like that. I use little stickers. I don't go crazy with decorating and stickers. Again, it's more like memory keeping. This was a very lazy week, but I filmed, I uploaded, I wrote to-dos, I put my work, I put Golden Globes, and then down here I had a running to-do list type of thing for the entire week. So that's really how I do that. So that is important dates, work, any auditions I have, Costco trips, that kind of thing. And then I also use Post-its. So today I'm filming how to get organized. So I wasn't sure if I'd be able to film today. So I use a Post-it. If I know I'll be able to film, I just write it. But things like that. I was working, did karaoke, I have a haircut, and then these are when to edit, and I should be able to edit them on Thursday. So it's just like little things like that that you can also do to stay organized, is use Post-its if you think, because then you can easily be like, oh, I didn't get to it then, that means I'll have to finish it there. And you can easily move it around. Like I just kind of like that on kind of weeks that are a bit more up in the air for me. Even like this, I don't think I'll be able to get this done that day, so I put it on a Post-it and I can move it around where I see fit. So that's what I use Post-its for, which I think is really helpful. And then that is the end of the month, and you're starting right into February. Now these are great. These have little pouches where you can put stickers. They come with a running calendar that you put everyone's birthday. So that's wonderful. And then it comes with like a little pouch so you can like keep things in, like receipts or more stickers or whatever you want. So I do love these agendas. Voila. So the final thing I use is this beautiful dry erase calendar. In all its glory, I think I just ordered it off Amazon, but it is hanging in my bedroom. But basically, this is where I write my YouTube content. And again, the reason I like dry erase is because you can switch things around. Some weeks I think to myself, I've got it all figured out which days I'm going to do things, but then I get an audition and I have to switch it all around. So this could be really helpful if you have a schedule that changes. If maybe you're not in a 9-to-5 and things do have to get moved around and have the ability to get moved around, then dry erase boards are really great for that. So I use a color coordination system. So I do pink on the days that I upload, purple to film, red is if I have an audition, which I don't even really write in here anyways. Blue is what I'm going to edit, and black is just like anything big, like my mom's birthday or my haircut. So let's see if I can just zoom in a little bit more and see that. So yeah, like I basically have like, I'm going to upload my everyday winter makeup, winter clothing haul. Blue is like I'm trying to edit it over the week. When to film, and then like let's say I don't get to something, I just erase it and move it to another day. So like even this, I'm filming this on Tuesday. So I got ahead of the game here, which is great. So I could have moved that over there. So this is kind of how I try to organize my social media calendar. So I could show you how I would do it for February, but it's super easy and basically the same as, again, I would start with the pink. I would write I would write on so I usually upload on Thursdays. So I would write in like all the videos I want to get done and uploaded. Then I kind of look at my other calendar. If there's any big significant things like a haircut or like something I know I'll be busy with, I put it in black. Then I can go in and be like, okay, I can probably film this day, this day, this day, edit on these other opposite days. How can I get some extra uploads in? That kind of thing. And that's really all that's for. I don't put like to-do lists. I don't put my work schedule on that. I just put my uploads and my YouTube channel stuff on here. And that's about it. I use these 3 calendars, and that is how I try to stay on top of things. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. I hope it gave you some inspiration to get organized yourself. Leave some comments down below what you guys do to get organized. If you use a bullet journal, if you use an iCalendar, which I actually don't like, and I don't know how people use these. But yeah, leave down in the comments what you guys use to organize, as well as let me know if you like this background instead of the corner of my room. It's not really a big difference other than my computer is in the back here. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!